Man, check this out. First load as a van driver, right? I mean, just we're delivering, okay? Look at this area. Look at this area. Okay, so you gotta come in from over there. It would have been easier if FedEx wasn't here, but it is what it is. That's what we got, right? He's in there unloading. Mind you, the T680 is not one of the trucks that have good turning radius. Like, I was getting ready to tell the dude, hey man, can I just go get 11 instead? Because he put me all the way to 11 or 10. This guy was already here, right? He just pulled in as I was pulling in. But come on, man, it's so crazy, huh? Like, look at that space. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe the camera is just kind of skewing the distance a little bit, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 16, 17, 18. So 20 foot. Boy, I miss freaking flatbed driving.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
As you guys know, I'm always in for a nice truck, right? Let's take a look at this thing, man. This is a 2020 Coronado glider. This is nice, man. Price-wise, I would say it's priced on there properly. And it's a glider, right? It has the main key thing in there. It's got an N14, man. N14 with 525 horsepower, right? He's saying original miles of 158,000. I wonder why that is, you know? Did he not use it that much? This is so crazy. I'm making a video about this. It's because this is very significant. I mean, what in the heck? This truck is in good shape. It has an APU, 13-speed transmission. I mean, wow. I'd say that's a good buy, you know? And if you can cut that even to like 60, we're getting unloaded right now. That's a good buy. That's not bad. I'm very intrigued about that one. Wow. Never mind. This guy is a scam, right? I look at his profile and it says he's got one on there for sale. $38,999 for a 2019 W900 with a Cummins X15. I know that's a scam. So, and then he's got a dump truck, Kenworth 880 for 60,000. Is a 2019. Ain't nobody selling no freaking dump truck for, you know what I mean, for $60,000 on a 2019 dump truck. Ain't no shot, man. And then he's got another dump truck, Mack 2017 for 50,000. No shot, man. This guy's a scam. So don't even waste your time on this one. But he got me excited because that was a good buy, man. Oh, here you go. A heavy haul W900 with the freaking, like an actual fourth axle or third axle, I would say. W900 and like freaking a setup that you would normally find would sell for like around 150, 160, you know what I mean? It's a 2019 with 216,000 miles, Cummins X15, 18 speed. Yeah, this guy's a straight up scam. Okay, we are all done. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Actually, sidewalls look okay. Yeah. The floor, it doesn't matter. There's a little something over there. They still got the owner operator's manual right there. Or not owner operator, but operator's manual. Man, this thing just, it's like I'm bouncing on it and it's so soft. Okay, looks good. Wow, look how nice this trailer is, man. It's a little mishap right there. That's okay. But overall, the trailer is not bad, man. I'd say maybe I spoke too soon. Look at this. Like, I should never come out of production like that. That's just my opinion. But overall, truck looks good, man, or the trailer looks good. Hey, listen, before I forget, sometimes I talk here and I don't provide enough context, man. Listen, if you're new to this channel and you're not like a regular viewer or whatever, please make sure you look back on other videos, because sometimes I speak on here and I don't provide enough context and I know it gets confusing. So anyway, time to get to work. Okay, check it out. I'm dropping off the trailer right now. This is the trailer. Listen to me very carefully, just so no issue. This whole area is like Budweiser area. Anyway, we see that there's a mark right there. So I took a picture of the trailer with the mark showing right there. So just so there's no discrepancies. And then I'm gonna take pictures of it all the way around, send it to the broker, so all our bases are covered. I can see how they can come up missing some of these trailers, or a driver not delivering the trailer, you know, because this place is just way too big. That was an easy trip, right? Oh, here's something interesting. So I went and I delivered the load, and the last people that I delivered the load, the actual load, not the trailer, they called me up. They're like, man, I need a favor. I was like, okay, go ahead, shoot me. They're like, I got somebody who broke down in Denver. He's at the dealership, and we need his load delivered in Springville, Utah. I said, okay. I'm open. What you talking about? She's like, what's your rate? I was like, how many miles? She was like 400 and or almost 500. It was 489 or something like that. I was like, okay, I'll do it. She's like, what's your rate? I was like, 1,500. She's like, really? I was like, man, I'm already doing the guy a favor, or whoever I'm doing a favor for. You know, I'm going out of my way. I'm going to Vegas to Bobtail from Denver. I'm going out of my way to go to Springville, Utah to make $1,000 because they kept on pushing $1,000. I said, no, that ain't gonna work. I was like, I'm already doing a favor for a $1,500 rate. They're like, okay, we'll call you back. Well, they never called me back. That's okay. I'm not mad about it at all, you know. As a matter of fact, I should have been charging them $2,000, or go find somebody else. You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, I would have done it for $1,500 easily, you know. But like I said, I'm not going way out there. I mean, it's not that much more way out there, but the stipulation on the thing was like, okay, I got to take the trailer. It's not just a drop or a hook and drop. I pick up the trailer from this guy at the Kenworth, right? Take the load and get it delivered and wait until it gets delivered. Mind you, this is a, it's a reefer trailer, okay? And you know how reefer loads are, okay? So anyway, especially delivering. So that's why I said, I mean, I didn't mind spending the night over there because I'm not gonna be able to get it all the way to Vegas anyway, or be home in Vegas until tomorrow anyway, you know? So it would have worked out pretty good, but still, it's just that, you know, bobtail home for $0, or pick up a load from here. It'll be just like a power only, right? Pick up a load from here, take it to the Springville, Utah, and possibly wait a long time to get that thing unloaded for $1,500, and then bobtail home the next day. You know what I mean? It's not that much more incentive for me, you know? It doesn't incentivize me that much, you know? Even if they were like $1,300, nah, I can't do it. I told them minimum $1,500. I'm already doing you a favor for that. We are in Colorado, right? Colorado has always been like this, man. Colorado is one of those states that you don't want to mess around. You know what I mean? Like, when you go through Colorado, you want to make sure all your ducks are in the row. Trust me. Colorado don't play, man. That's one of the places that are so strict. Look, we just got an inspection. It's clean inspection. It's only level 3, so basically just paperwork, right? But my guy over here on the right here, woo, I did not know they have a technology that checks the heat of the tires, how hot these tires are. Because this guy was like, at first he was like, he was telling me, the reason why I'm pulling you in is because the thermal on one of your right tires is showing very cold, so your brakes hasn't been used at all. I was like, what? And that's gonna be a violation. That's gonna be a big violation, right? Anyway, I mean, I guess if you can adjust it right there, but it's still gonna be a violation if they found it to be out of adjustment. So anyway, so I was like, no way, man. And then he asked me again, is that you with the trade? I was like, no, I'm the bobtail one. He was like, oh, okay, you're with that other officer. Okay. Anyway, so he did level 3 inspection on me, and then I was like, and then he would say he was good to go. Just basically ask me where I'm coming from, where I'm going to, and things like that. So, wow, that guy, whew, I hate to be him right now. And he's not speaking any English, like he's having a hard time communicating with them, So he's probably gonna get a big violation. I don't know. Hopefully not. But anyway, the thing that's crazy is, like, I did not know they did that. That they had thermals right there, check your tires, and check the temperature on them. So if you're ever going to Colorado, I don't know how many scales have that, but if you're ever going to Colorado, I mean, you make sure you got your ducks in a row. Let's talk numbers. So this is as a power only, okay? The last 8 days, so we're gonna be home on the 9th day, okay? So we went from Las Vegas to Columbus, Ohio. We did a few runs in Columbus, Ohio. And from Columbus, Ohio, we went to Cincinnati, Ohio. From Cincinnati, Ohio, we went to Lexington, Kentucky. From Lexington, Kentucky, we went to St. Charles, Missouri. From St. Charles, Missouri, we did a couple of more runs down that way. And then we went to Lafayette, Indiana. From Lafayette, Indiana, we went to Vandalia, Illinois. From Vandalia, Illinois to Denver, Colorado. From Denver, Colorado to Fort Collins, Colorado. From Fort Collins, Colorado to Las Vegas, Nevada. With all of that, okay, all of those miles are a total of 4,960 miles. Whew, that's a lot of miles. Now, brace yourself, because when you look at these numbers, right, you're thinking like, oh man, doesn't that so great, right? So we gross a total of $10,990. And when you divide 4960 into that, all miles, including all the bobtail, we are doing $2.21 a mile. Yes, $2.21 a mile. I'd say that's darn good. That's darn good, man. Now, when you actually look at these numbers, okay, without this bobtail from Las Vegas or from Denver all the way to Las Vegas and the other bobtail that we did, we are actually looking at $2.90 a mile on all miles. Okay? Or on only the time that we have a trailer connected, we're looking at $2.90 a mile. And our MPG shows that we're doing really good on MPG. On the low side, I'm calculating 8, but I believe we're averaging about 8.2, 8.3 or so, you know? So, but I calculated it at 8 MPG, and that's a total of 620 gallons we used in fuel. And with the amount of how much we purchased along the way, we actually way below 320, but we're gonna calculate 320. So we averaging about 320 per gallon, and that's a total of $1,984, and that's only 18% of the gross. Imagine this, right? Imagine this. 18% of the gross, but okay, I missed my I'm on manual right now. 18% of the gross, but we're only averaging on all miles 221. You see, that's why we did really good, because of that, you know. So that's why, like me, I would not count the bobtails, you know. I would only count the time that I have trailer connected to the truck. You know, I mean, of course, you're still gonna calculate your maintenance, right? Your maintenance is always, every time that truck moves, maintenance should be deducted every time, okay? Anyway, but I think these numbers are not bad as a power only, man. I mean, I know per mile doesn't seem that great, but when you actually look at it from as a whole, from the outside looking in, it actually not bad, man, not bad. I'm really happy with the numbers, because here was the plan, right? If you haven't seen the last video, I also talked about it, the reason why I took the Fort Wayne, or I mean not Fort Wayne, but the Columbus load instead of, say, Memphis and all of these other areas, right? If you haven't seen that video, go take a look at it. Anyway, we're gonna get all of this accomplished in less than 10 days, 9 days actually, to be exact. So in 9 days, we gross 10,990. We got a reset in between, right? And what else? Got a reset in between, and there was another like a day and a half of sitting around in the St. Charles area, St. Charles, Missouri. So, man, these are some good numbers. You know, if I can get these numbers all the time with power only, we will sell that trailer. But we're not gonna get these numbers all the time. You know, as you know, before we even shut down, we could barely gross 5,000 on average. You know what I mean? And we're sitting around a lot of times. That's the problem. There was only one load that propelled us into making this much money in such a short amount of time, is the load from Vegas all the way to Columbus, you know? So, also, let me talk about, like, so there was one load, right, I saw on Amazon in the St. Charles area, right? I'm looking up the St. Charles area for Amazon, and then I saw one load going to Dallas, but it's a recovery load, okay? Now, when it comes to recovery load, you got to be a little bit more skeptical. I haven't done that many recovery loads. As a matter of fact, I've only done one previously, okay? So that one was successful. And I can see why the majority of the recovery load will not be successful. Because, number one, a lot of these drivers, you know, they speak a lot about, they talk a lot about, you know, like, oh man, I'm out of hours, you can't force me to drive this and this and that. Well, Amazon cannot force you to drive. They really can't, you know. If you tell them you're out of hours, you are out of hours, okay? Now, the way to handle Amazon, right? If you want to be in good standing with Amazon, that is that you always, every time you book a load with Amazon, make sure you have a fresh clock. I'm talking about from the load board, okay? For anything on the spot market that they have, you have to make sure you got a fresh clock, you know, every time you want to look in there, okay? Or unless you know for sure that that load you will be able to complete before your time is up, DOT time, okay? So I'm guessing that's what this guy was doing. It's like he's been stopped for a while and probably was telling Amazon that, you know, hey, I'm out of hours, I can no longer move, so this and that, blah this and blah that, right? So Amazon says it's fine. They will send somebody to recover that load, which they sent me. That thing was paying $4.25 a mile from St. Charles, Missouri, well, south side of St. Charles, or south side of St. Louis area, south side of Fenton, Missouri, to be exact. Anyway, to Dallas area. Just pick it up and drop it off. It was like over 600 miles, slightly over 600 miles. $4.25 a mile. I said, man, I was happy to take it. So I was 70 miles away. I did head into that place, man, or bobtail into that place, right? And I was like, okay, let me know exactly where this guy is. I was like, can you tell the driver to call me, or can you give me the phone number? I'll call driver. I was talking to ROC, okay? And ROC is like, no, we can't do that. I was like, okay, cool. The only thing they had listed is I-44 in St. Clair, Missouri area, okay? I said, well, he's either broke down or he ran out of hours. That's the only, you know, plausible explanation. Or the guy just freaking dropped the trailer on the side of the highway and just decided to leave, okay? Anyway, I go down St. Clair, Missouri, and then I could not find him. And then I called him up. I saw a rest area. I called him up, pulled into the rest area, called him up, and I was like, man, listen, they give you the coordinates, right? And the coordinates they give you, or they gave me, was crap, because the coordinates they gave me is in the middle of St. Clair, which is in the middle of the woods, okay? I was like, man, listen, they were like, you need to go to the coordinates. I told them, you need to give me a helicopter to go to the coordinates, okay? So, and then I was like, okay, give me the license plate of the trailer. So they gave me that, and I found it at the rest area. When I knocked on the driver's door, I was like, hey, man, listen. Amazon sent me to recover this trailer from you. And Amazon tell me, ROC tells me, they keep calling this guy. They keep calling him. They can't get no answer, okay? And then he was like, man, I don't got nothing. You know, I'm good to go. They're not telling me anything. I know he's lying at this point. Because why would Amazon send somebody to recover that load when there's no issue? So I'm thinking the guy is probably telling Amazon he's run out of hours, he's no longer going to drive. So Amazon sent a recovery for that load. Anyway, and then he was like, man, I don't got nothing. So I get it. I understand it. He didn't want to give up the load because he's going to lose out on money, right? But if you're out of hours, you're out of hours, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know, how else, you know, you can do that, you know? But anyway, I tell the guy this, and then all of a sudden the guy just took off. So I call him ROC. I was like, man, listen, the guy just takes off. He didn't give me the trailer, you know? And they were like, okay, cool. And then they just gave me a cancel fee. So that's 70 miles, me driving down that way, plus another 70 miles. The only cancel fee I got was $175. That is not worth it whatsoever. Boy, I tell you, that was an adventure. And that guy, man, you know, probably one thing I could have done, be like, hey man, I give you $200, give me that doggone trailer. You know? And then he can look for another load when he get a new fresh clock or whatever. I don't think he's gonna give it up, you know.
Never at ease, I don't know a limit. Chasing a dream, I don't know what sleep is. I got a queen, she lit me the evening. She ripe like a peach and she snapped me the snippet. I'm well overdue for that link up in person. Text me to fall through a murder, she wrote it. Still up with courage, you're doing a service. Pull up to the crib, I'm equipped with the brush strokes. Cutthroat from the low, where no love goes. Women buddy like it's been that. Wanna fuck me looking at the bill stack. Off the bubbly buddy, I've been stressed out.
I've been through the I-70 many times, but I not once have I ever been on this rest area. It's nice. I don't go to this rest area because just look how it just snakes around. It doesn't say no truck, but I don't trust it though. See, that's the Colorado River right there. And then that's Glen Canyon, I believe is what they call this, or Grant. What canyon is this? Something canyon. It's on the I-70. It's like it snakes around and trucks can only do like 50 miles an hour max. It's nice. I like that drive. Check out this view. That's still the 70 right there. This area right here, I've always been fascinated. It's like, how do these rocks form the way they are? You know what I mean? It's so crazy. Let's go check it out. I used to walk this area all the time, way back in 2018, 2019. See, you can actually climb all the way up there and see stuff, you know? You get a good point of view of it. But from here, you can also see some good stuff out of here. It's a there you go again, people vandalizing the freaking area. Why can't they just leave it alone? There it is. It's amazing how, like, it doesn't seem that big, but when you look how big that is. Like, the area is so huge, man. Like, the whole rock is formation all the way down. It's crazy. Look how flat that is, right? That is so insane. Like it's just a smooth slope. And that's a huge real estate right there. That's all big. I used to climb all the way up there in that area. And then you see that drop right there? That thing's actually a pretty nice drop. It's amazing, man. Look at this. That's a view, right? That's a stinking view. Now, my problem is, am I gonna be able to get back down from here? Because, you know, we don't got no good knees no more. It's not bad. I love this view. You know, the 70 is undoubtedly the best drive for a trucker, you know? Look at that, that's nice. That's so annoying, man. Look at this. Why? Why would you do that? There's some more down there. It's so crazy. People just vandalizing this area. Story time. So, we're on another view area. Check it out. Look at this drop. My goodness. Now that's a drop. I'm not even kidding you. That's a freaking drop. That's way down there. Anyway, so I would say back in 2018, maybe 2016. No, I'd say maybe 2017. I was trucking, right? I was driving for David. Look at that. I like that tree. I was driving for David, and I just got my drone. I love that drone. It was the Mavic. I think it was the second version or the first version of Mavic. Look at that. There's actually a tire down there. Anyway, I was flying the drone right here, man. I think it was just like my third or fourth flight. That thing done hit, and I believe, oh, it was down there. It was down there. It got stuck over there in one of them trees right there. Boy, I was like, dang it, man. I just lost $1,500 because that's how much that set cost back then. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, there's a big old hole right there. Look at that. Look at that. Right there. That's a hole. Wow. You think there's a big snake down there? Huh. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Look at that. Now that's amazing view. That's a view. So like, you know, I watch, sometimes I watch a lot of this, that, you know, the gold mine thing, you know, and like they always say, like, if there's like hundreds and hundreds of years of water running through something, it'll develop gold of some kind. You think there's gold down there? Maybe we should start digging. Well, here we go. We are at Four Brothers. You know what's crazy? I've seen all of this stuff before, right? But it's different when you're bobtail, man. It's different when you're bobtail. Look where I'm able to park, you know? Ah, man, we actually ran out of hours doing all of these stuff, stopping on all of these areas, you know, getting B-rolls and stuff. Look at this. This is amazing, man. Only in Utah. Only in Utah. This is insane. Like, there's not much to say, you know? I mean, just look at that. Oh yeah, that's the 70. You see that road right there? Way down there. I don't know if you see that. Camera's picking that up. Yeah. Way down there. That's the I-70. So, look at this. This is where we're gonna spend the night. Because we are out of hours. And this is our view. That's amazing. We don't got no signal out here. So, don't expect to get any FaceTime around here. It's just amazing view, man. You know, one thing though, I'm getting way too comfortable towards the edge of the doggone thing. Because like, I seen some where the rock underneath is missing something, right? And you could easily fall. Look at that, there's a drum down there. I wonder what the story is on that. Surprisingly, I don't see no cars down here. I mean, like, you know, I'm just saying though, like, wow. Like, that's so deep. Look at that. Look at that little area right there. That whole area down there. That's like deep, deep in there, man. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. It's amazing view right here. Nice and peaceful and quiet, man. You know, those people that do the tiny living or whatever, right? If I was able to do that, that's probably what I would prefer to do, you know? Just travel the country and see the world, you know, or see the country actually, you know? Maybe we'll do that one day. We'll just bring the whole family, you know what I mean? Just get an RV and just see the U.S., you know? I mean, I've seen pretty much most of it, but the thing is like, I don't really go deep, you know what I mean? Like, I'd like to go way down there and set up camp, you know, for a few days or whatever, right? Because it looks like there's a track down there, like a dirt road of some type. So that's the thing about, you know, like, yeah, it's great to be able to be near this kind of area, but like, you don't really have hands-on down there, you know? I wonder if there's ever mountain lions in this area. I sure hope not. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. You see that crack? That thing is cracking underneath right there. It looks like it's gonna fall sometime soon. We're gonna end the video here. The power only, amazing. amazing. I don't think I could ask for a better result. I mean, I guess you could ask for more, but I think the end result of this whole trip is amazing. We did good. Truck did good. Truck ran fine. You know what I mean? Truck is running good, tip-top shape. So cross finger. I hope I didn't just jinx that. But anyway, that's the end of the video. We're gonna spend the night here, and we should just take the rest of it to Las Vegas tomorrow. You know, I should really just go ahead and put it on PC and just keep driving. You know, we're only 350 miles away from Vegas. I don't know if I want to do that though.